Everybody, Wayne from Redcliffe Moreton Bay Fishing. Well, we're closing in on the end of the month. The RLBF Big Fish event will finish in the next 2 weeks. I've got a little bit of detail to go through with you. I thought I'd do a quick vid and let you know what's going on. Righto, first we'll start with the RLBF Moreton Bay record holders event. Everybody's involved. You don't need to pay a fee. There's no entry, there's no nothing. If you're in the group, you're in the event. So all you got to do is catch big fish. There are 7 categories. You'll find a category there that suits you. So check it out, it's pinned to the top, and have a read of the criteria. It explains exactly what it is you need to do if you do catch big fish, and you can get in on the action there. Sponsored by Tackle Land at Sandgate. Thank you very much, Mark. Righto, the RLBF Big Fish event closes this month. Lots of really great prizes. The first 3 places are sponsored by RLBF and Tackle Land at Sandgate. Tackle Land at Sandgate have been absolutely excellent supporting our events, so make sure you do go out and support them. There's lots of other prizes, big cat charters, Boab boats, lots of mystery prizes. So get fishing. If you're not on the board this month, it's an important one to get on the board. Doesn't matter if you catch a little fish, any fish can win a prize. So the mystery prizes help with that. So get out and have a fish. Lots of good weather coming up. I'm off for the next, I'm off for 6 days starting tomorrow, so hopefully the weather will be right for me and I'll get out and be able to update my lousy 27cm brim. Not that bad. Probably, hey, I think it was last month. Last month. I think it was 27cm brim won a mystery prize. So, hey, one thing I've done, well, one thing I haven't done lately is posted the point system. So I'll put a post up today about how our point system works, just to refresh everybody's memory. But it works very basic, and that point system also works for the record holders event. And the record holders event goes right through until the first, I think it's the first day in December. That's when that one will finish. A little bit about what's happening this week. Joe Pisano is on fire again. Oh my God, Joe! I went over to my parents' place the other day. You can switch off now if you want to, but I went to my parents' place. The very first thing my father said to me, "How sad is it for Joe Pisano? What have they done to the Brisbane River?" Even my father knows Joe Pisano. Never met the man in his life. I've never talked to Dad about Joe Pisano, and Dad knows Joe Pisano. How famous has he become? I think Joe's been out once or twice this week. He's managed a 111cm threadfin, and I think he's taken a couple of people out that have caught their PBs in threadfin and jew. There was a little bit of discussion this morning about the chemical spill in the Brisbane River. Personally, I'm not going to eat fish out of the Brisbane River. My advice to you is to check it out with fisheries and news and make the decision for yourself. It really is a personal thing. I think there's been a couple of events this year where there's been a bit of a spill into the Brisbane River, and while it's great fun catching them, it'll be catch and release for me in the Brisbane River. So many people are asking me about squid at the moment. At the moment, I've been out twice around Redcliffe, around the peninsula, just looking for squid. Haven't actually been fishing for them, but I have been out for a walk and looked for them. I haven't seen any squid on the surface yet. I still think the water's a little bit too messed up at the moment around here. That said, I know Paul's catching a few squid over at Manly and Cleveland area, so if you want to get your squid, that's probably where to go for the moment. We really need to see the westerly winds, the southwesterly winds kick in to clean our waters out. When that happens, we'll be able to troll for flathead and Hayes Inlet. Great way to catch flathead, and you'll find the squid will just flock to the peninsula. The flathead have been on just in the last few weeks. Anthony Grant, I think it was Anthony Grant, posted a beautiful picture of a flathead, 82 centimeters long, I think it was. 82 centimeter flathead, 20 centimeters wide. Oh my God, that is just to be dreamed about. Excellent catch, Anthony. It would have been nice to see a picture with you and the flathead before you released it, but hey, flathead was a good pick. If you're into crabbing, Bribey's the place to be at the moment by the look of things. Karen Parks, I know Bobby Parker, they've both been getting into the crabs this week. So if you've got a few pots at home, that's the place to go if you want to feed a crab. For you freshwater fishermen out there, in the last week we've seen a few bass caught. The week before there were a lot more bass caught, so they seem to be on at the moment. Maybe something to do with the freshwater we had a couple of weeks ago, so it could be time to get out and throw a line for a bass. Anyway, that's it for me. Take care, and see you next time.